Hey Jake, Isla, Gemma, and Samantha. It's the candy theme day. I have a candy and ice cream on my tank top, so I thought I'd put some uh, lollipops on my head. They keep flopping again, but that's alright. So, anyway, today we're doing something new. We're going to be working on it probably today and tomorrow for like our real last math class. So then Feel Good Friday, of course, we're going to do Dairy Queen Land. So we're going to be working on area and perimeter. So you may have heard these before. We haven't done them this year, so I want to make sure we get this in as our last thing that we learned with Miss Magnuson in 4th grade. So if you remember, because I'm sure we did this in 3rd grade, area is when you measure covering a shape. So that's the measurement, I'm going to write this down, that covers a shape. Okay, so area. Measurement that covers a shape. Oh look, we have a purple theme going on today. I love it. All right, then we have perimeter, which is the distance around a shape. So if you have to measure around a shape, then you use the perimeter. So perimeter is distance around the shape. So perimeter is the distance around the shape. Now listen carefully. In perimeter, you measure everything as units, or inches, or feet, or meters, whatever I'm giving you, but it's always units. In area, you measure it as square units, or square feet, square centimeters, square inches, whatever it would be. So that's going to be, but we're sticking with all just units today. So, square units. Now, make sure you label correctly on your classwork today, or you know what it means, -1. So, area is the distance, the measure that covers a shape. Square units, you measure it in. Perimeter, the distance around the shape, you measure it in units. Now, to find the area, you use multiplication. So, you go the length times the width. I'm going to put that as a little arrow. Length times width. And in perimeter, you add up all the sides. All right, so area we do length times width. Perimeter we add up all the sides. So I'm giving you basically all rectangles today, and I'm asking you to find the perimeter and the area of each shape, just to practice. Now, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, it really is, but I did put some bigger numbers in there to challenge you. All right, so let's see if this is working. I'm not sure if my marker is working right now. Oh, we might get a good example here. All right, so I'm going to give you a simple rectangle, and I'm going to label it with a 6, a 6, a 10, and a 10. We want to find the area and the perimeter. Let's make this work. Okay, so to find the area, what do? We multiply the length times the width. So that's the length times the width. So that would be area equals L times W, length times width, or 10 times 6. So I'm going to write down L times W, 10 times 6. We know 10 times 6 is 60. So we're going to label it as 60 square units. This marker is not working. Now, okay, I'm sorry about the marker. To figure out the perimeter, we have to add up all the sides. So not just 2 of them, all of them. So we go 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6. And you can do that right out on the side. You can even group it as 10 plus 6, 10 plus 6, and add those 2 together, however you want to do it. So we could say, you know what, I'm going to have to do this on, I'll do it on a sticky note. I have a sticky note right here. And then I'll show you. So we could do 10 plus 10 plus 6 plus 6. So you could do that sideways carry. Remember I showed that to you in 3rd grade, 10 plus 10 is 20. Then you could do 20 plus 6 is 26, and 26 plus 6 is 32. Now, obviously, if you can't do this in your head, you need to show me all your work. So the perimeter would be 32 what? Units. All right, so that's all we're doing today is finding the area and the perimeter. And if you don't want to add four numbers together, you could add 6 plus 6 and get 12, 10 plus 10 and 20, add those two numbers together, add 10 plus 6 to 16, 10 plus 6 to 16, add 16 plus 16, you get the same answer. You're going to get 32 units. So there's plenty of ways to add today. All right, let's do another example. All right, so let's see if I can get the shape on the board here. Okay, let's go. We'll make them small numbers. So 4, 4, 6, 6. So again, we want to find the area and the perimeter of this shape. So we have 6 for our length, 4 as our width. To find the area, we're going to go 4 times 6. So we would do, I'll flip our sticky note over. This is what happens at the end of the year. All our markers and pens run out. So area equals 4 times 6, which is 24 square units. The perimeter, you add up all the sides any way you want. And since these are small numbers, I think we could do this in our head. 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 plus 4 is 14, 14 plus 6 is 20. So what's the perimeter? 20 units. All right, so this is easy. Okay, you guys are going to complete the work, the sheet in our Google Classroom, and I gave you all the reminders of what area is, what perimeter is, how to find the area, how to find the perimeter. All right, guys, I'm so excited to see you at 11:30 today, and I will see you when we meet.